Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a huge Target fall fashion try on for y'all today. So I went in, tried on a bunch of different things, really specifically tried to look for more like fall fashion type items. So just tried them on, took some pictures, filmed some video. So I'm gonna run through the different things quickly because I have a bunch of different things that I tried on and kind of share my thoughts and just do a little try on for y'all. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so first off, I tried on this sweater and this skirt. So this sweater, it's kind of like a sweatshirt, sweater kind of a thing. The thing I liked about it is it seems like one that you can kind of dress up or down. Because of the little tie at the bottom, I think you could dress it down for sure. But if you pair it with something a little bit fancier, I think it could work for that too. It was soft and comfortable. Let me see what size I was wearing in it. Let's see. I was wearing an extra small, which is my true size. But it does look a little bit oversized, so I think it's a slightly oversized fit to it. And then the skirt, I tried on a small because I figured a lot of times in these kind of pencil skirts or fitted skirts, I don't like it super tight to the body, so I figured sizing up might be a good option, but I think I could have gone with my true extra small. So I would say it doesn't seem like it's going to be like suction cup to your body in your true size. So just wanted to note that about it. It was soft and comfortable, had little kind of like ribbed details on it. Just a pretty knit skirt for the fall. I tried on this sweater. First off, I had it kind of untucked, but a little bit just kind of folded under. And I thought it was pretty that way. I think with jeans, I would probably wear it that way, but with the skirt, I preferred it tucked in. I think it would be cute that way, and then I would probably pair a belt with it. I liked the little kind of like poofier sleeve details on it, and then it gets a little bit tighter around the wrists. It was soft and comfortable. It has a little bit of like a vintagey look and vibe to it. So I thought it was really fun. I'm wearing my true size in it. I don't know if I already said that. Cute sweater. This one felt like pajamas. I literally was like talking to myself as I'm feeling these sweaters through the store. I was like, oh my gosh, they were so soft. Almost like a thin, fleecy sort of a material to them. So cozy. I tried on a medium because something like this, I would want to wear it oversized, off my shoulder, just a little bit more relaxed. So I'm wearing a medium here and I like the way that it fits. I think it's a really pretty sweater and just so comfortable. Came in several different colors. And then these jeans I'm wearing, these are the Universal Thread line. I really like these jeans. I'm wearing a 0 in them. Universal Thread, I'm kind of usually in between a 00 and a 0, so I think that the line runs just slightly big. The 0 still works, but I probably could have done the 00. So I'd say if you're in between, I think it just kind of depends on how you like things to fit. If you don't mind a little extra room, I think you go with your true size in most other brands, but if you like it a little bit tighter to the body, then I would consider sizing down. So I would probably size down into a 00 in these. But they're cute and distressed and comfortable. I'd say mid to high rise on them. Just good basic jeans. I loved this cardigan, really like cardigan duster situation. It is really long. It has a rib detail to it. No pockets to it. It had like a little slit on the side. It's just soft and kind of stretchy and just a really good quality cardigan. I really like the fabric on it. Super soft. I am wearing a small here. I think it still works, but I would say go with your true size unless you want a little bit of extra room in it. Great basic cardigan. Then I tried on this cardigan. I love this color. It's kind of like a pumpkin-y sort of an orange. Love it. It has pockets on it. I think, wearing my true extra small here. Yes, so I think the sizing is accurate. It's still a little bit of an oversized fit to it, but I like a cardigan to fit like this. So I liked the fit on it in my true size. This is not as soft as the gray one that I just showed you. This one is a little bit thicker and a little bit less soft, but still not scratchy, just not quite as soft as the other one that felt more like pajamas. Then I tried on this green one wearing my true size, and this one as well has pockets on this one. Now this is the thickest and the warmest, but the least soft. So fabric wise, it's just not as soft and silky feeling. It's a little bit more of that woolly sort of a feeling, but I think because of that, it's warmer feeling. So I really liked this green color. It came in different colors to it. Has kind of like a little bit tighter on the sleeves, not by much, but just a little bit. So yeah, good basic cardigan. I would say of the three, if you're looking for warmth, go with this one. Then this cardigan, I love this one. So I'm actually wearing a large here because that's what they had that I could try on. And it's not crazy oversized. So I would say if you are wanting a little bit more of an oversized, I would consider sizing up. Like I would probably, instead of getting my true extra small, I might get a small in this one, but I love it. I love it. It looks kind of like that, I don't know, grandpa kind of a sweater. It's got that cable knit sort of a design to it. It's got pockets. I love this color. It came in several different colors, but this one's kind of an oatmeal sort of a color. Just a really cozy, thicker feeling cardigan. Really liked this one. This one I wasn't a huge fan of. I just don't love shorter cardigans. I think because there are so many duster length cardigans and just longer cardigans, right now that's really what I prefer. I just like that sort of a look. So, but I know that there's still a place for a regular length cardigan, like a shorter cardigan. So this one is shorter. It has pockets to it. I would say this is kind of more of a waffle knit. It was soft, not crazy soft, but a little bit soft. This color I think is fun because it's, I don't know, kind of like so ugly, it's pretty. One of those situations. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't love the fit of it. I didn't love the length of it. But I do think it's an option. I thought this shirt was super cute. I'm wearing a medium here. They didn't have my true extra small, but I think my true size would have worked in this. But I love it. I love that it has little kind of slightlier, made up a word there, slightly poofier sleeves to it. Just a little bit of like something, I don't know if it was more so that I was wearing a larger size than I normally wear or just the cut of it, but it seems to have a little bit of poofing at the shoulders. I think it's the sewing on it. I think the way it's sewn is supposed to have a little bit of just a slight poof at the shoulder. Cute detail. I like that about it. I like the color of it. I think it's fun for fall. It was soft. It has little kind of slits up the side. I think this would be pretty with leggings. Great basic for fall. Now this sweatshirt here, this is a good basic. I sized up to a small in this just because I like my sweatshirts to be a little bit more relaxed and just more comfortable. I like to kind of wear them at least a little bit offset, if not completely off my shoulder. So I'm wearing a small here. I really like this color. It came in multiple different colors. This is kind of a muted pumpkin-y sort of a color. It is not super soft though on the inside. I would still consider getting this sweater. I was trying to narrow down, so I didn't get this one, but I would consider getting it because I like the look of it. But if you're going for the softest sweatshirt you've ever felt, I wouldn't say that this is it, but I do think it's a good basic sweatshirt, if that makes sense. Just want to describe all the details to you. So yeah, there's that one. I really loved these t-shirts. I got several different colors of these t-shirts when I was there because I like that it had, like, first off, I was wearing that kind of mustardy one, and it had like a burnout, worn in sort of a look to it, and then they had stripy versions. So they had multiple different colors. They were super soft. I really liked the fit of them. In my true extra small, they have a little bit of a relaxed sort of a fit to them. They're not oversized, I would say, but they're not super tight to the body. So I just really liked the cut of them, the fit of them, soft fabric. I like that they had that worn in look, and they were super affordable, like $8. Now I tried on this jacket. Overall, I didn't love this. I really like the color of it. I think it's a personal preference. I think people who like these kind of jackets would enjoy this one because it seemed like nice quality. It had good details to it, like zipper. You could tighten it around the waist. It had pockets. So it seems like a good jacket just in the way it's constructed. I just never had, that I can remember, a jacket like this. I think it would just bug me. Like just the way it fit and the material. I don't know. I think I'm being a little picky. I think it's personal preference. Just not my thing, but I think if you like these kind of jackets, it does seem like good quality. I am wearing my true size here. Tried on these mustardy yellow sort of pants, a very kind of fall yellow, so I love the color of them. I'm wearing a 2 here because they didn't have that I could find a 0 or a 00. In these, they are a denim sort of like a jean material, but they look more like a pant, so I'd probably go with a 0 just to not have them quite as tight to the body. So FYI, I am wearing a 2 here, but they're comfortable. I like the ankle length to them. good little basic pants. Oh, I thought this dress was so cute. I'm wearing a small here, so I would go with my true extra small if they would have had it. I just love it. I think it has a vintagey sort of a vibe to it. V-neck, kind of really flattering details around the bust and the stomach area. Cute little details on the sleeve, the little tie details. I love the buttons down the front. It's just a pretty dress. I think it had a slight high-low to it. Let me watch my own video to see. I think it had a slight high-low. No, I think it's straight across. Anyway, it's a cute little dress, had a very just vintagey vibe, soft kind of rayon-y sort of fabric to it. Tried on this dress, so here it is not belted. So it has cute little ruffly details up around the neck. I had a heck of a time getting the button open up at the neck to try to even like be able to try it on. So FYI, the button seemed very tight, at least on the one that I was trying to try on. But it has cute little ruffly details up around the neck, fun little flouncy, fluttery sleeves, details on the chest, details, roughly tiered details at the bottom. So it's a pretty dress, but I also want to show it to you belted. So here it is belted. I just like that it gives it a little bit more shape with the belt, but you know, you could obviously wear it both ways. I think it's pretty both ways, but for me personally, I would probably wear it with a belt. It did have a lining to it, just kind of a fancier feeling fabric on this one. So it seems more like, I don't know, I wouldn't say like office dress, but kind of moving towards that sort of material. I loved this thing. I bought this in both patterns because I love this. So it is a shirt dress. So here it is worn as a shirt dress. Again, I would belt this, add just a belt, you know, fun turquoise jewelry, always turquoise jewelry. So I would probably pair that with it. But then also, I plan on wearing this as a topper. I think it would be super cute as a topper. I love it this way. So here it is as a topper, just kind of almost like as an overcoat or a long, you know, plaid cardigan kind of a thing. I think it just has a little bit of a grungy sort of a vibe to the outfit, so that's why I love it. So that's how I plan on wearing them. So it came in this color and then also kind of a grayish, like a muted gray color, and I got both of them. Tried on this kimono. Y'all know my love for a kimono. I like the pattern of this one. It's a really pretty kind of a deep turquoise color, deep teal color with beautiful yellow flowers on it. Had really pretty details around the seam, I guess you would say, of it. Had big sleeves, which was pretty. There were details on the sleeve as well. Soft, rayon-y sort of a fabric to it. So I really enjoyed this. If you love a kimono and you're looking for another one, this is a beautiful option. Tried on this guy. I love this brand. This is the Knox Rose brand. It is so boho sort of looking. So I liked the pattern on this and I really liked the fabric. It was very soft, like pajamas soft. Had really pretty kind of seam details, almost like that where it's sewn but a little bit raw sort of a look. So that was pretty. It had kind of a ruffly tiered detail along the bottom of it. So I liked the details of it, but something about it didn't draw me in. I don't know if it was just the way that the tie-dye is done, that it's kind of long ways. I don't know. I think it's pretty, but it wasn't something that I was like, I really want this. But there it is. This top is so cute. I think this is very true to the line. This sort of a look is very much Knox Rose in that it's a very boho top. It has really cute little seaming details to it, fun little embroidered details on it. This is kind of a like a linen-y sort of a fabric. I would say maybe like linen and rayon. I don't know. It was soft, but had kind of that linen-y sort of feeling to it. Again, it's that sort of fall yellow, which I really love. Did I take a picture of the size I'm wearing? I'm sure I did. Let's see. Okay, so the kimono, I was wearing an extra small. The tie-dye, I was wearing a true extra small. This yellow top, true extra small. So just FYI on that. Oh man, I almost bought this. I was really trying to be good and not buy a ton of things, but I love this cardigan. This is just kind of a relaxed, kind of imperfect in the most perfect way cardigan. So it had little details on the arms, so a little button detail, and then it was just kind of tiered and uneven. It sort of like went up. It was sort of this raw hem, so it kind of goes longer in the front and then shorter in the back. super soft. I love that it's this kind of dark army green and black plaid pattern. So I love the pattern, love the fabric, and really enjoy the kind of raw cut to it. Tried on these flares. So I'm wearing a small, but I think I would have needed my true extra small in these. But overall, I really like them. I think they have a very 70s vibe to them. So they are a pull-on jean, no pockets, very high rise. They're a little bit difficult to get into, even in a size up. I kind of had to really shimmy to get into them. So they fit pretty, they're, you know, once you get into them, they're going to be snug to the body, but they were comfortable and soft. I really liked the huge exaggerated bell flare. I love a bell flare. It's just so 70s and fun. Had a raw hem along the bottom. They're just fun. If you're looking for a good flare, I think these are really, really cute, especially if you're okay with a pull-on jean. I had multiple of these different plaid tops. So these are a thicker, really more, I don't know if they were a true flannel sort of a fabric to them, but they're moving towards that feeling. They were a thicker, warmer sort of a fabric to them. I really like this color, that it's kind of a muted fall yellow, and then kind of darker camel-y sort of colors, colored lines, and then kind of navy. So anyway, I thought this one was really pretty. There were other options. I am wearing my true size in this. And cute little basic. I love these kind of dresses, just so vintagey looking. I'm wearing a small in this dress. I would have needed my true extra small, but I feel like this is, again, so true to this line, the Knox Rose line, just that boho look to it. I mean, a beautiful fabric, a beautiful pattern to it, and they do details really well and flattering cuts. So it's pretty at the arm, it was pretty around the bust and the waist. It just kind of like went in and flattered, and then had cute little tiered details along the skirt. It's just a pretty dress. I love it. This dress, I'm also wearing a small in this, and I would have needed my true extra small. I think this one is, again, really cute too. Again, really pretty fun details to this one. Now, something about this one, I was looking at the name of it. It doesn't necessarily say that it's a drop waist to it, but it seemed to be that way to me. So I would think it would be important to get this in your true size so that it's a little bit fitted. It's got ruching detail around kind of the lower waist, so you would want that to fit kind of close to the body to give the dress a little bit more shape to it. Otherwise, it ends up looking a little bit strange on the body because that ruching is too low. Whereas if it fits you well, it's gonna kind of sit up higher and give that sort of hourglass shape. So anywho, there's that. Cute little pattern to it, fun arm details. It's just cute. It's just boho. This dress I loved. So it's long sleeves. It's got kind of seaming detail around the middle, little like ruffly details along the skirt, has a little V-neck detail, pretty pattern to it, soft rayon-y sort of fabric to it. Same with the other one I just showed you. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's a little bit of an oversized fit to it, but I think this would be super cute with knee-high boots for fall. Loved it. And then also wanted to mention a few more things that I had on hand that I purchased recently. So first off, this chambray sort of a top. This really surprised me with how soft the fabric is, because a lot of times these kind of chambray sort of tops can be a scratchier, thicker sort of a fabric, and I don't like them like that because I like to be able to wear them tucked in, tied, over something. I want them to be kind of a softer sort of a fabric, and I found this to be a slightly softer sort of a fabric. So came in, I believe, 2 different colors. I went with the lighter one. Just a really great basic chambray top, wearing my true size in this one. And then this dress, oh my goodness. I love when this line, I think this is Exhilaration brand, does these kind of dresses, these off-the-shoulder dresses, because they are the most comfortable off-the-shoulder of anything, because it is like separate pieces. It's not like when you move your arms, it bounces up on your arms a ton, if at all. It's just stretchy and comfortable and stays down, flattering. So anyway, it is that off-the-shoulder look, has a little slit on the side, maxi dress. So first off, this pattern, really pretty kind of muted fall green sort of color with really pretty floral details to it. And then also the black version, which is just as beautiful too. Just, I don't know, it's just a gorgeous, I would say fall maxi dress. I would say that the green one is a little bit more fall, but really just a great maxi dress any time of year. So loved these. Okay guys, so those are all the goodies that I have to share with you today. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful for you. Please do a thumbs up if it was, and let me know down below what are your favorite sort of fashion-y things to wear in the fall. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!